Hi, it's me again, Lisa, stylist and owner at Water's Edge Salon, downtown Brant Street. Last week, we talked about full gray coverage versus a blended gray coverage. This week, I want to give you another option. There's two other options I want to talk about. I want to talk about glossing, and I also want to talk about low lighting if you're dark. If you're blonde, you want to talk about highlighting. So, highlighting and low lighting, very similar techniques, but glossing is a little bit different. So, you're glossing with a semi permanent color. You could put this on as a clear base, which would give your hair a different texture. So, softer, more shine, more control over those wiry gray hairs that are just uncontrollable. Or you could add a little tint to them and add a little color. You could even do some fun colors like pinks or purples, sometimes some blues. So, or steel gray. Very, very sexy. Now, when we're talking about highlighting, low lighting, you would be using a darker color, even your natural color, and blending in some of those gray hairs. So, what can happen is when we first start to go gray, we see it around the temples. That's the most common place that we start to go gray, is right around the temple, right around the sideburn here. And what we can do is strategically putting in foils. We could either cover those grays, blend those grays, or enhance those grays, which make them a little bit more silvery and again, very attractive. For blondes, we would do the same kind of technique, but with your natural color or a lighter color so that when they're growing in, there's no lines. So the one big thing is you got to remember low lighting. You might still see, especially if you're covering those grays with some low lights, you're still going to see a grow out. Highlighting, you will see less because it's blonde. So there's not as much of a contrast to see. But there's no one size fits all. It's all about the consultation. Our chair's open, 30-minute free consultation. Get on in here. Let's chat about your hair. Book now.